Hello, my name is Matt, and I'm annoyed about video games. Yep, we're gonna go for a rant. Something I was quite good at in my previous channel, so I'm bringing that over to here. But this time it's all about video games. And now it's all about paid DLC. Something I've not really put my my 2 cents onto. And I've not really talked about it until recently because of a video game that I've been looking forward to being an absolute douche. We'll talk about that in just a second. Now, when we're talking about DLC, usually we think terrible DLC. Oh, it's either EA, Ubisoft, or another one I've completely forgotten. But those two are the top two people who are like, yeah, we need to milk all of our people for all of their money. Otherwise, it's not a profitable game. Also, we need to dumb the game down and make it more playable for everyone rather than sticking to the niche that actually likes the game. I'm looking at you, Dead Space 3. Oh. I needed that alcohol. I'm still drinking it. Anyway, so, for an example, the game called Rainbow Six Siege. I absolutely love the game, but I despise how much and how long you're going to have to play to earn the DLC characters. For example, the original characters were up to 2,000 of the in-game currency points, and you can earn that in a few hours of play. Whereas the average time you will need to put into the game to earn one of the DLC characters is 33 hours. And let's say you're playing for a solid... Let's say you're playing to get all of the characters. So that's an average of 33 hours. Times that by 20. I can't remember the official number, so I'm going to go with 20 off the top of my head, and it seems to right. And that gives you 660 hours. Now, I'm going to divide that by 12. Because 12 hours a day... Let's say you put in 12 hours of that game a day, earning the average time. Average amount of points a day. That's 55 days. 12-hour shift, like playing. That's not including to stop for drinking, stop for food, sleeping. Well, it is stopping for sleeping, it's 12 hours a day. But at that point, if it takes you 55 hours non-stop, what's that mean for casual play? Well, like me. Because I don't play all that much. I play maybe for couple of hours every week, and I've got 15 hours in. I'm halfway unlocking a character at all. It's stupid. They did this with For Honor as well, which is one of the big things that put me off. So let's move on to the subject at hand. We're talking about Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 6 to be precise. A game that I've actually been looking forward to because a lot of the characters that I remember from 2, 3, 4, and 5 are in it. And I do enjoy fighting games, especially Soul Calibur and Marvel vs. Capcom. I do enjoy those games. I've only played from MVC3, so don't expect me to be an absolute master at it. And I play it casually, so only with friends and whatnot. But it's good. Anyway, they have announced 2 new DLCs. One is a character that has been in the game since number 3 and is very popular with fans, especially a couple of my friends, who's incredibly upset with the fact that it's paid DLC. So you need a season pass to make it cheaper, obviously. And there's also a season pass for the new fucking Soul Calibur. I'm trying not to swear, but sorry, that slipped out. Anyway, one of the other biggest things that that's in the game behind a paid DLC wall is character creation. The only reason I could think of character creation being behind a DLC wall is part of it is a story mode with your character creation. I'm losing voices. I mean, the story itself could be a nice little DLC. But putting character creation in that side too? What? What are you expecting me to do? Pay all of my money to play all of your game? This predatory practice that has been hounding us gamers for a long time now is getting almost to the point of insanity. This is including stuff like the predatory practices of microtransactions. Microtransactions have been the bane of gaming existence since they were first thought up, and why put them in the game? When, if you know you can earn money just with the game, that's fine. If it's just for cosmetic stuff, that's fine. But when you're putting whole characters behind it, it's ridiculous. Stuff like in League of Legends, it is perfectly easy to earn all of the characters without paying a single penny. It's the same with Siege. It is entirely possible, but you're more likely to earn more of the characters in League than you are in Siege. Because by the time you've earned maybe 20 characters in League, you've earned maybe 1 in Siege. Or 1 in For Honor. Or you finally earned a loot box in Star Wars Battlefront 2 that's actually reasonable and actually useful to you in the game. Because that's another ridiculous thing. But loot boxes, oh yeah, they're technically microtransactions and gambling. So there's my 2 cents on this. There's no argument about it really. It's just money, gamble. I will not be purchasing the game this time because while I was looking forward to it, I do not want to endorse these predatory practices. And I will try to avoid any games that encourage it. There are games out there that do employ them that I do play, but I will not partake in the predatory practices such as paying as much money as I can towards paid for currency. League of Legends is the only one that I will accept this as because I can do little gifts to friends and that's fine. But when it's like, oh, you can pay money for loot boxes, so there's no actual guarantee that you're going to get anything you want. That's called gambling, love. We don't want that. Anyway, that's my rant over. I threw some numbers at you. I said my opinion. Now, let me know what's going on in the comments. I will see you next time. See you later. I'm out. God damn it.